Hello, friends, and welcome back. Today, I have another book for you. Today, I have Eric Carle's Roosters Off to See the World. Now, this book is completely done by Eric Carle. So last time the book was Richard Buckley and Eric Carle, and I think Richard Buckley probably, if I had to guess, wrote the words, but I'm not 100% certain because they don't tell you, but it was more of a rhyming scheme, and Eric Carle hasn't really done a lot of rhyming usually, as far as I'm aware. But anyway, so Eric Carle, Roosters Off to See the World, and here are some of the people, some of the creatures he's going to see. They're not really people, they're animals. But and it's a very colorful rooster. Look at that rooster. Beautiful. Beautiful color. One fine morning, a rooster decided that he wanted to travel, so right then and there he set off to see the world. He hadn't walked very far when he began to feel lonely. Now see up in that corner right there, we have one rooster. One rooster. Just then he met two cats. The rooster said to them, "Come along with me to see the world." The cats liked the idea of a trip very much. "We would love to." They purred and set off down the road with the rooster. So see down there, rather up here, we have the rooster, and then we have two cats. So 1, 2. As they wandered on, the rooster and the cats met 3 frogs. "How would you like to come with us to see the world?" asked the rooster, eager for more company. "Why not?" answered the frogs. "We're not busy now." So the frogs jumped along behind the rooster and the cats. You see a pattern forming? We have 1 and 2 cats, 3 frogs. What do you think is going to be next? How many are we going to see? Find out. After a while, the rooster, the cats, and the frogs saw 4 turtles crawling slowly down the road. "Hey," said the rooster, "how would you like to see the world?" "It might be fun," said one of the turtles, and they joined the others. Now we have 1, 2, 3, and if you said 4, you were right, 4 turtles. And what's after 4? Let's see. As the rooster, the cats, the frogs, and the turtles walked along, they came to 5 fish swimming in the brook. "Where are you going?" asked the fish. "We're off to see the world," answered the rooster. "May we come along?" pleaded the fish. "Delighted to have you," the rooster replied. And so the fish came along to see the world. So if you said 5 fish, or 5, you wouldn't have known what creature, but 5, that's correct. You are right. As it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the pattern. Let's see what happens next. The sun went down. It began to get dark. The moon came up over the horizon. "Where's our dinner?" asked the cats. "Where are we supposed to sleep?" asked the frogs. "We're cold," complained the turtles. Just then, some fireflies flew overhead. "We're afraid," cried the fish. Now the rooster really had not made any plans for the trip around the world. He had not remembered to think about food and shelter, so he didn't know how to answer his friends. Well, when you plan a trip around the world, you probably should have a plan, right? Not just say we're going to go around the world. Let's see what happens. After a few minutes of silence, the fish suddenly decided that it might be best if they headed for home. They wished the others a happy trip and swam away. Okay, so if 5 fish swim away, who do you think is going to depart next? Who's going to leave next? Then the turtles began to think about their warm house. They turned and crawled back down the road without so much as a goodbye. So counting backwards, now we have 4 turtles. We're going backwards. What comes after 4 turtles? Do you remember what the others were? The frogs weren't too happy with the trip anymore either. First one, and then the other, and finally the last one jumped away. They were polite enough, though, to wish the rooster a good evening as they disappeared into the night. Now it's just left to what? The cats then remembered an unfinished meal they had left behind. They kindly wished the rooster a happy journey, and they too headed for home. Now the rooster was all alone, and he hadn't seen anything of the world. He thought for a minute, and then said to the moon, "To tell you the truth, I am not only hungry and cold, but I'm homesick as well." The moon did not answer. It too disappeared. So 2 cats leave, and now we're left with 1. The rooster knew what he had to do. He turned around and went back home again. He enjoyed a good meal of grain and then sat on his very own perch. After a while, he went to sleep and had a wonderful, happy dream, all about a trip around the world. Okay, and that's the end of Rooster's Off to See the World. So, Rooster wanted to see the world, but didn't really plan well, and brought all these friends along, and then he had no way to keep them fed and give them shelter, a place to stay, and all that. So, ended up he took his trip around the world in his dreams. You can do a lot of great things in your dreams. So many, use your imagination, and you can experience a whole lot of different things. So, I hope you enjoyed that book, and I will see you next time for another Eric Carle book. Have a great day. Bye now.